Let's talk about that. What is the pathway to peace here? Let's say you do win the election, you are in Congress. What would you do to promote peace in this region?
I think that first and foremost, we have to have constructive conversations with which recognize the complexity and nuance of this situation. And I always say this: um, if you think that this is an easy situation, I just don't think you under. I don't think folks who think that grasp what's going on. And I'll just say it like this: there are no more easy problems. All the easy problems have been solved. We are left with the complex issues that have been hundreds and hundreds of years in the making. And so, yes, we understand. So, what I intend to bring is an understanding of the complexities of that, so that we can work diplomatically to try and help bring peace to this region. But we have always understood that we cannot pacify or give aid and comfort to terrorist groups. We can't. Their whole aim is unrest. Their whole aim is not having a peaceful solution to this issue, and so we have to recognize that, and we cannot allow Hamas to continue to have the capabilities to make these strikes and fire missiles, and continue to keep this region unstable,
I
or the
do not want to.
instability in the region, I should say. I'm sorry.
Sure. And I do now want to pivot to some other key issues facing Americans. These ones being the economy and inflation. We've seen this for now over a year. And according to a recent ABC News Ipsos poll, Americans trust Republicans over Democrats to fix both the economy and inflation. So, A, how do you fix the economy? And B, how do you work with Republicans on this issue?
So I think that sometimes looking at the polls is not always as reliable, particularly this early from an election. When we looked at the election when President Obama was in office at around this time before the election, he was at a similar number as President Biden. But what we have seen from this administration is the Infrastructure Act that was passed that has helped a lot of folks across this country and folks right here in this district. Ironically, my congressperson voted against it. We have seen the Inflation Reduction Act, which has helped stem that inflation that was just getting just completely out of hand. We've even seen legislation lowering prescription costs, and that helps a lot of Americans, seniors, and folks right here in my district as well. And so I think that if we are serious about continuing to fix our economy, because our job numbers have been very, very positive the last several months, it's going to require more folks that are willing to work together. Compromise and working together have become a four-letter word with a lot of folks on the extremes in our country. And our system of government is built on working together. The loudest voice does not pass legislation. A majority passes legislation. And so we need folks who are going to be committed to working together. There's some issues that we're going to disagree on, but there's a whole lot of issues that we can reach across the aisle. We can work with people we even disagree with to bring about real changes and legislation that are going to help people, and starting for me in this district.